Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure a lot of you guys might be aware, this month Rockstar Games are rolling out the special heist month, offering double money on all of the heists. Now this week they are offering double money on all of the original heists, and I made a video yesterday showing you guys how you could rinse and repeat the Fleecer job, which is by far one of the easiest heists in history. However, if you guys are looking to earn the most amount of money for the time spent on the game, then that probably isn't the best money making method, whereas the method I'm going to show you guys in today is hands down much better than that method. Is you guys will be able to earn over $1 million on average every hour. Of course, we all know about the Cayo Perico heist by now, but a lot of you guys might be like myself and you're just getting bored of rinse and repeating the Cayo Perico heist and still be earning just as good money. So this is definitely something all of you guys should be doing, and that is by grinding out the double money and double RP currently being offered on the Prison Break heist. If you guys are able to play this heist in the right way, using the right tricks and tips I'm going to show you in this video, you'll be able to complete this heist and rinse and repeat it as much as you want to earn some very easy money. So as always, if this video does help you guys out in any way, shape or form, and you would like to see me cover more money guides in the future, all I ask is you take 2 seconds to drop a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, like I said, we are going to be grinding at the Prison Break heist, which is currently offering you guys double money and double RP. Now, if you guys aren't aware, you will need to own an apartment to launch this heist. I do believe the cheapest apartment is around 150k, around 100k, so it's definitely worth the investment right now, because you guys will be making that back in no time. However, secondly, you guys are going to need a little group of players to grind this out with. Now, you have 2 options. The first option, what I would suggest you guys do, is to leave a comment down below under this video with your gamer tag, your PSN or your social club name, and say whether or not you can launch the heist or you're looking to be a heist member, because I am aware that not all of you guys can own an apartment, so you might be better off letting people know that you don't have an apartment, but you're more than willing to help someone else until you can get that money. Now, you might be better off also leaving whether or not you got a mic, because I know certain players only like to grind with other players who've got mics. But I guarantee as long as all of you guys watch this video all the way through, you can all jump on straight away and complete this heist very easily. Finally, when you guys leave a comment underneath this video, you might be better off leaving what region you play in. So you might be better off saying I live in USA West Coast, or USA East Coast, or UK Europe, as it's more than likely you're going to find more players in your time zone, so it's easier to put a crew of you guys together. Now, once you guys have left a comment underneath this video, you do have another option. You can go ahead and join one of my GTA 5 crews. Now, another quick tip I'm actually going to go ahead and give you guys is, before you launch the heist, is to go ahead and make your way to like a reception area if you own an office, where you can reload on snacks for free, or go ahead and go to the convenience store and just fill up all of your snacks. And then once you've done that, just go to ammunition and stock up on all the heavy body armors. This will make more sense later in the video, but I will just save you guys a bunch of time and literally make this heist a walk in the park. It will only cost you guys a couple $1,000. Now, once you guys have got that, you're ready to go ahead and launch the heist. Now, there will actually be a setup fee for launching this heist. It is only going to cost you guys 40k. Don't worry, like I said, 40k is practically pennies to what you guys are going to be earning back from this heist. Okay, so the first setup on the board is called plane, and it's basically, as it says, you guys are going to go ahead and hijack a plane and deliver it back to your airfield. Very easy and straightforward. Players will be split up into 2 teams, so you will have the pilot and the ground team, and like I said, it's very self-explanatory. The 3 members who are on the ground team need to stay together, make their way towards the plane in the same car. It is worth mentioning, you can actually use an armored Kuruma in this goddamn heist, making it a walk in the park. You can even use a vigilante, which comes with goddamn rockets and machine guns. Now, as you guys can see on screen, I actually arrived at the Mackenzie airfield way before my teammates did, when in actual fact they was meant to arrive here before me and take out all of these players, and I was simply meant to jump in the plane and take off. However, like I said to you guys, if you're an experienced player, there really is no reason for you guys to wait around and rely on other people, especially if you guys can use this little trick that I just showed you guys. Pull up your interaction menu, just be hovering over snacks, and every time you're getting shot, be pressing A on the Xbox or X on the PlayStation, and your character will automatically automatically eat a snack without doing the animation, so it can basically replenish your life as quick as possible. So as you guys can see, a little bit passes on and my ground team finally arrive at the hangar to give me some backup. Once you guys have taken out a few of the enemies, you can simply just jump out your car, get straight into the plane and go ahead and deliver it. So like I said, it's probably the most easiest and straightforward part of this entire heist. Now once you guys have done that, you're ready to move on to the second setup, and this is equally just as easy as the first setup. In this setup, all we have to do is go ahead and steal a prison bus, so it's very easy and very straightforward. There's actually no teams in this setup. All you guys have to do is simply go ahead and follow the GPS to the bus. When you find it, just get out the car, shoot the driver, steal the bus, and then go ahead and lose the cops. Now we'll say the only bit of work you guys have to do in this setup is like jumping out and taking out a chopper that is actually escorting the prison bus. So you can simply just jump out like I do, use your homing launcher, and then blow that chopper to smithereens, and then there you go. As soon as you guys have lost the cops, all you have to do from here is go ahead and deliver the bus to the drop off. Now we'll say if you guys actually see any police cruisers driving, you do want to avoid them, because if they actually spot you, you will get a 1-star rating after you, so it is going to delay the whole process of just having to lose them again very quickly. However, very easy, like I said, jack the bus, go ahead and deliver it, and then that is that setup done. Now once you guys have done that, you're ready to move on to the next setup, and this one is called Station. And it is worth mentioning, this setup is slightly more difficult than the previous two and will be broken into two teams. You've got one team called Cop Station and the other team called Cargo Ship. Now the Cop Station team is dressed as police officers and need to grab a police cruiser in order to steal some files from the police station. Now a really easy way to do this, instead of driving in there straight away head first like my friend done initially and just get 5 stars on after you and get shot, what you guys actually want to do is do what I do on screen. You want to pull up your phone, simply go ahead and call 911, and then simply go ahead and request the police. Then give it about 30 seconds or so and the police cruiser should come straight to where you guys spawned. So just like that, you don't have to do any work going around trying to jack a police cruiser. Simply go ahead, jack them off the feds, drive down this little alleyway right here, lose the cops, and now you guys can continue with the mission. Now it is worth noting that all of your weapons will be taken away during this mission. As the cop, you will only have the nightstick and a pistol. However, you really don't need anything else, because once you guys have lost the cops, you simply have to go to the police station, park on the yellow marker and walk inside. Now whatever you guys do, don't get your guns out and just walk normally. Don't run or sprint, because if you guys sprint, then it actually lets off a bigger step base and it's going to alert the cops. Now once you guys are inside, simply follow my route, take a right, another right, and go ahead and pick up the police schedule. Once you have it, turn around, walk back outside, get straight back in the police cruiser and drive away. If all goes well, you shouldn't get spotted and a single bullet doesn't need to be shot. Now once you guys are back in the cruiser, you have to drive to another location and go ahead and destroy the police cruiser. They do give you a jerry can, so don't worry, just light the jerry can all over it, shoot your pistol at the jerry can, and it should be destroyed within seconds. And once you guys have destroyed the police cruiser, you're simply ready to go ahead and make your way back to the planning room and deliver the schedule. Now whilst you guys are grabbing the documents and doing everything, the other team, the cargo ship team, all they have to do is go ahead and steal a car off a ship. So just like earlier on setup where you have to go ahead and steal the prison bus and the airplane, very similar to that, just use a lot of guns, a lot of snacks, take out everyone. You then have to shoot open a container which will reveal the car, and then simply go ahead and do as explained, deliver the car to DZ, and you guys are done. Now once you guys have done that, you're ready to move on to the final setup of this entire heist, and this one is called Wet Work. And once again, we'll split you guys into two different teams. One team is called City Hall and the other team is called Mansion. Now the City Hall team, all they have to do is go ahead and follow the marker to a ladder, make your way on top of a roof, and then you and your teammate on the same team have to shoot the lawyers at the same time, so one of them will drop a briefcase. Now if you guys do this wrong, it's not the end of the world, because like I said, there was one guy in my party chat who didn't have a mic and he could hear me, but he didn't know that he had to use a sniper, and if you use a suppressor, you won't get the cops after you. So as you guys can see, I sniped my guy on the left. However, if you guys are really bad at sniping, just do what this guy done, use an SMG, jump down the ladders, and go ahead and pick up the briefcase. It really is good in these missions that you don't have to take them a certain way like the Doomsday Heist missions. Certain setups you have to do stealth, whereas you guys can decide whether you want to do this one stealth or you just want to go loud and proud, bang down the doors and take the briefcase. And like I said, if you guys own like a Zentorno, which is practically armored at the back, or a Kuruma, you can simply just drive straight in there, grab the briefcase and disappear. Now once you guys have done that, all you have to do is go ahead and lose the cops. Now meanwhile, the other team, the mansion team, have to go to a mansion. They do have to use stealth, or it is preferred like I just mentioned. You have to take out the guards inside and then go ahead and take out the target. Now if you guys actually do get alerted, the target will just start to escape and then you just have to hunt him down and shoot him, which like I said isn't a hard thing at all, because you guys can just turn up in an armored car and spray down everyone. Take your time, or just continually keep on eating snacks as you're getting shot and picking up the guards one by one. I guarantee you guys will be able to do this one very easily. So after you've lost the cops, all you have to do is go ahead and bring the briefcase back to the planning room, and you guys are ready to move on to the final part of the heist. Now before we actually start the final heist, you guys will have to decide what role everyone gets. I will explain what each role does in just a second, but you guys can also decide what percent each person gets of the final cut. And like I did mention, that final cut is a very nice fat $1 million. So in my case, I went ahead and took 70%, so I earned 700k, and each of my team members were able to earn a very nice 100k. So let's say for example we all hosted this heist once, we'll all be walking away with an insane $1.3 million. Now like I did mention, there's 4 roles to choose from: the prisoner, the prison officer, the pilot and demolition. Now the prisoner and the officer have to leave together to go ahead and fetch the bus that we stole earlier on in the setup. Meanwhile, the pilot has to go ahead and get a prop plane, and the demolition team has to go ahead and steal a buzzard attack chopper. And it is pretty good the fact that you all have individual tasks, so you don't really rely on another player letting you down. As long as everyone knows what they're doing, it should be very straightforward. So when the prisoner and the officer enter into the prison, just drive up to the door, you move inside. Once the gates open, simply park it up, get out, and then make your way towards Laazrgaming. Now once you guys locate Laazrgaming, he will then start to follow you as you make your way towards the exit of the prison. Now Laazrgaming will only move forward once you guys have killed the noose agents in front of him. So these agents won't keep on respawning, don't worry, there's a set limit of agents that spawn in certain spots, so take your time, pick them off one by one, and I'm pretty sure you guys will do this easily. Now I will say the prisoner does have a lack of guns compared to the officer, so simply go ahead and pick up SMGs off the dead security guards. Keep this in the back of your mind, it will make a major difference to the damage that you guys can inflict. Now eventually the prisoner and the officer will arrive at the prison gate with Laazrgaming. You need to get into the armored car and then simply make your way to the airfield. Now meanwhile, the pilot, which is probably the easiest role out of this entire thing, just has to be consistently driving around behind the jet, avoiding its fire. It's very easy to do this, so maybe if you've got someone in your crew who's the lowest ranked or is the least experienced, definitely go ahead and give him the pilot role. Now as far as the demolition team, what you guys can see on screen, you simply have to do what I do on screen. Go ahead and jack a prison bus off a prison officer, very easy to do. Simply get out, pick him off, jump inside of it. Once you guys have jacked the bus, take it to the airfield, you have to destroy the bus, then from here make your way to go ahead and pick up the buzzard. There will be 2 enemies protecting the buzzard, so simply go ahead and take them out first. Now once you guys are in the buzzard, your job from here is to practically defend the pilot from the jet. But like I mentioned earlier, this jet will just keep on respawning every time you take it out. So just to avoid a load of confusion, just tell the pilot, like I said earlier on, just to avoid the fire from the jet, just keep on driving around in circles. Now the demolition squad, whoever's in the buzzard, has 2 options. You can slightly make your way towards the prison and kind of help out your teammates by shooting the police. However, Rockstar Games have updated this heist since they first got released. You can no longer drive directly over the prison, or you will get a message telling you guys to leave the area. So once your teammates, the officer and the prison officer, have made their way towards the airfield, your job as a demolition squad is to practically just defend these guys with your life. So probably the most experienced heli driver should be doing this role, because it's a lot of just tapping A or X, moving left and right, and taking out the helis and those close quarter calls. So just simply go ahead and protect your teammates as they all jump into the plane and make a getaway. Now all you guys have to do in the chopper is follow these guys right behind them, take out a few helis, and then simply drive towards the beach. Now once you guys arrive at the beach, all of your teammates will have to parachute out onto the beach. You have to go ahead, pick them up, and then drive towards the city, and then bang, that is the heist complete. $1 million split 4 ways for a very easy heist, which I'm not gonna lie boys, I haven't played in quite a while, so it was quite enjoyable playing something in GTA 5 online that I haven't done in a while, that like I said just felt different to the stuff that I usually do in GTA 5 online. I really do wish that Rockstar Games brought out more of these heists and not just 2 DLCs, because every time they did, the community really did love them. So like I said, you guys will probably be like me and it won't even feel like you're grinding money for the first few runs. Definitely jump on your grind, stack some money while Rockstar Games are offering a ton of money from this heist. And like I said, you guys have got nothing to lose while it's double money and double RP on this heist, because you're going to be earning a ton of money no matter what you do. Nonetheless, that's going to do it for me guys. As always, do be sure to drop a like down below and feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.